In this video, we're going to learn how to use color transitions from AinTransitions extension like a pro. You'll find the fresh, colorful transitions by clicking this color transitions icon, which will take you to the title section. The color transition section interface is identical to the core, shape, glitch sections. So since we already explained this in detail, the interface is exactly the same as in the video tutorial entitled How to Use Seamless Transitions from AinTransitions extension. In this video, we will consider only the automation functions with color transitions. Now, let's choose some color transitions and apply these. So, browse the categories. Yep, this one is great for this kind of test. In our product, we will use the name of this type of transition as a gradient transition. Next, we pick up another transition with another type, which we call for distinction as sequence transition. Yes, this is a good example of the sequence type. Let's see the preview of how it looks. Yeah, it looks great. Okay, now let's go inside the transition composition. To change colors, we need to select the layer AinTransition settings and then open the Effect Controls panel. As we can see, this transition has 3 color controls. Of course, in each color control, you can change the color manually, including making the section one color, specifying one color for color start and color end property. Before we move on to automation, consider another option for customization. Each color control has a property with a drop-down list where you can change the type of gradient with just one click. Yeah, this visually changes the look of the transition a bit, and this can be quite useful. Okay, now let's go to the automation section and open the color transitions automation tab. First, we'll look at automation for gradient transitions. Each click on the new gradients button automatically substitutes colors in the color controls. You may want to click endlessly and get new combinations of gradients. It really is that convenient. Then, when we click on the swap colors button, colors will be exchanged between the color controls. So with the same sets of gradients, we can get a different kind of transition. If we go deeper in more detail, then if we select a specific color control in the drop-down menu, then the buttons will work specifically for this color control. Let's check it out in action briefly. Cool. Such flexibility will definitely allow you to make a beautiful look of transition for your project. We examined the functionality for transitions with a gradient. Now let's see how you can save time for transitions with sequence type. Okay, let's open the transition with the sequence type. Now open the settings by selecting the layer AinTransitions settings. As we can see, the transition has 12 color controls, and if you want to keep a similar concept of the transition but with different colors, it will take time to go through all the controls. To save your time for this type of transition, we also added the ability to automatically substitute colors from an available set in the extension. Let's test it by clicking on the New Colors button. As we can see, each click substitutes colors randomly from a set of material palette, and this really saves time. Now try another magic button, Reverse Colors. Just one click and the colors in all color controls are reversed. And if you want to mix colors and shapes, then in this case, the swap colors button will help. Each click will mix colors randomly. Now at the end of this video, we'll look at another functionality which also saves time and makes work more convenient. These are buttons copy colors and paste colors. Using these buttons, you can copy a color scheme from one transition to another. Let's look at two cases of how this can be used. Case 1. Suppose we pick the colors for the transition, but in the process you can decide that you need a different direction of the same transition. In order not to waste time manually changing colors, just make a couple of clicks. To do this, make the initial transition active and press the button Copy Colors. This action copies the color scheme to the extension buffer. Now, open the transition where we need to change the colors and press the button Paste Colors. As we can see, just one click and the transition has a new color scheme from the buffer. Case 2. This option can be used when generating new color schemes. For example, we have a color scheme that we like, but we want to see other color schemes. To do this, we can copy the current color scheme to the buffer and continue generating options. If we like the new scheme more, then we can buffer this new scheme. Then, if necessary, we can return to the color scheme which is in the buffer. To do this, we need to click on the button Paste Colors. Now we have fully considered all the features of this automation section. We hope that the features we've developed will take your work with color transitions to a whole new level, since these functions are new on the market for this type of product. So this video tutorial for this section is over. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for all the latest updates on new products and offers.